Now, so this is the second MK Ultra book that we've done. The first one was Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s by Tom O'Neill. Now, what I kind of like, which is, I kind of like how we're doing two different MK Ultra books, is that Stephen Kinzer is a very, like, you could describe him as kind of, he's an official narrative author. And he's actually gotten some criticism in the past of this, especially he has written a lot about the CIA's overthrows of Latin American countries. And a lot of people kind of said in their books, he takes the CIA's word for a lot of things. Of like, it's kind of...
What could go wrong there?
It's point by point what the CIA is willing to admit to. Where what they are willing to admit to is already pretty horrific. And especially with the fact that, like, this is years later, so there's more things that the CIA can't say didn't happen. You know? Like...
It's an interesting concept because you think about, like, people that, you know, eventually pass away, and then, like, how many steps removed is the CIA now, for instance, from, like, you know, JFK or something like that. So, exactly. Like, will there eventually become a time where, you know, certain things that were, like, completely off the table as far as being revealed can get revealed? Also, I just want to say quickly this, because you mentioned the Chaos episode, which was our first episode. Yes. This will be another one for you guys who want to go crazy in the comments.
No, I know, which is also why I'm glad we're doing like another CIA one.
We had some interesting people chiming in about that one.
We did. We had some, I don't know.
Somebody was just straight up yelling the other day, like, don't ever say that again. Thank you for watching. That's cool.
We like used the wrong terminology when describing Charles Manson. I don't think we actually did. I think
whatever. I don't care. Keep it coming. You can yell at us all you want as long as you're watching. That's fine.
But also, Stephen Kinzer, he's a different kind of author than Tom O'Neill is, because Tom O'Neill,
he's got no dog in the fight.
Yes, exactly. And Tom O'Neill definitely doesn't stick to official narrative, where he's like, no. Where Tom O'Neill's writing style is like, all right, this is what you say has happened. Let me make up my own mind.
Yeah, I heard a great like quote about the CIA recently, specifically what you were talking about in Latin America, because that like preceded JFK being assassinated.
Yes.
And it's like it was put, I'm forgetting who said it, but it was put brilliantly. It's like, oh, so they're just going to go, around the world overthrowing governments, but they're going to stop at our own country.
Exactly.
Like,
and if you, I forget his name. I didn't think we were going to get into JFK this early.
Well, I mean, it's
I forget the lawyer's name, but the lawyer who basically brought forward the court case claiming that this JFK assassination was a coup d'etat. He said, if this same series of events happened in any other country,
you'd call it what it was.
You would call this a coup d'etat.
Right.
But since it happened in America, people do not want to admit that.
Because, I mean, that's not supposed to be what we are, you know?
Exactly. But, and then a lot of Stephen Kinzer, well, his book is cataloging what they admit to, but just by having that, you can kind of make your own decisions of like, well, if this is what they're willing to admit to, there must be a whole other...